guess it's the first time I was asked if I was going to make an album. Would have been sometime in the mid-1970s. He was an older man, always seemed a bit of a dreamer. Lived around the corner from me. He and his wife became good friends. Friendly but inscrutable as a monk. He would smile as his bright eyes followed the young punks. So, this is the Man Cave studio that my son and I put together when I first moved here, and gradually made it into a space that I can work in, write and record in. This is the first time that I've approached a recording project with the intention of making an album of songs that kind of belong together in some way, and played and arranged and recorded to a standard that I would be happy to hear over the radio or such, and for people to listen and re-listen as often as I re-listen to songs and albums that I enjoy. The album is called An Old Man's Folly, and despite the best advice of my friends and relatives, it really is 50 years that I've been, more than 50 years in fact, that I've been playing and singing and writing songs. So there is an element of the ludicrous about producing a debut album at this point in my life, really. But the title, I think, also applies to the range of songs on the album, and there are various notions of kind of wisdom and folly that I guess cross and recross, thread through the tracks in a way that I quite enjoy. It's quite a long album, 13 songs. They're pretty diverse in terms of style and subject matter and arrangement. I think they're all pretty accessible, even if they don't smack you in the face at the first listen. A few historical and political songs, and some things that are more like from a personal or reflective angle, and some that are just fiction, storytelling for the fun of it and for the interest in seeing what comes out of doing that. Many of the albums that I enjoy have kind of quirks and imperfections in them, and I like that, and so this album definitely veers towards the kind of, leans towards the quirky end of the spectrum. I'm really happy with what I've produced. I can see ways in which I could do things differently or better, but actually I really like it as it is. I think it's warm, it sounds alive and interesting. If you're tired of feeling constantly manipulated, I could do worse than pay attention to something quiet and understated, not overinflated, seldom overrated, like an old man's folly. DQ.